How many days has Formula One gone without something extraordinary happening? 0.000. Yes, ever since Max Verstappen hit that bollard in Miami, we have seemingly entered a world where anything is possible in this sport which we love. The latest twist, identical times at the front of the field. George Russell is on pole and chasing a second career victory at the Canadian Grand Prix of 2024.
All of the cars except the Haas are on the Inters. The two Haas's are on those X-Wets. Will that work out for them? We'll have to find out.
This has the potential to be very special. The race to turn one is moments away. There's the green flag. The 9th round of the season begins in 5 lights time. And the Canadian Grand Prix is underway. They crawl off the line with George Russell chopping across Max Verstappen as they make their way to turn number 1. The plumes of spray are raised and the top 4 are in the same position. Fernando Alonso gets past Daniel Ricciardo to the apex of turn 2. A huge amount of standing water on the racetrack as they squeeze the throttle. The only change was Alonso up to 5th. The top 4 in the order that they left the line. We've got drama behind momentarily with the yellow flag. They're now beginning to feel out the conditions here in Montreal.
Alonso's on the prowl, Piastri fighting the car coming through turn 5. There's the lingering spray, and the difficulty right now is just immense. Piastri into turn 6, still ahead of Fernando Alonso, who made the gain. So too has Lewis Hamilton come past Daniel Ricciardo as well. So Ricciardo, great qualifying yesterday. He's dropped back a couple of positions, and Leclerc's up in the top 10.
The cars are squirming all over the road. Magnussen on the full wet tyre just went around the outside of Alexander Albon. He's up to 11th place. That full wet working at the moment because it is really wet out there and the drivers are struggling to apply the power.
Well, Magnussen's the driver to make the most of it on an opening lap. He's always so aggressive, and in the back of shot you can see him having a look on the Ferrari as well.
Oh, and deep into the corner goes the Ferrari, and that looks like Charles Leclerc losing a position as Magnussen has gone up the order here. It's working for him at this stage. He's up 5 places from where he started the Grand Prix on that full wet tyre.
So it looks genius right now, the full wet, but he's got to take it a long way, and again he's side by side with Stroll for the top 8 now.
Magnussen carving through the field. George Russell is your leader, ahead of Verstappen, off the road ahead, and dropping down the order we go. That is the Ferrari slipping back. Sainz is down there in 14th. Charles Leclerc finds himself down to 10th. Further back we go, and you can see Sergio Perez close there with Gasly.
Slightly sliding, Gasly coming across him a little bit, all trying to find a bit of space on a narrow circuit.
5-second penalty for Daniel Ricciardo for a false start. That is not the news the 8-time Grand Prix winner would want to hear. That could cost him. The gainers, Alonso and then Hamilton. Magnussen is going all the way to the front of the field as it stands. He's passing people for fun, and he's up 7 places from where he started.
Hulkenberg joining the fun as well for Haas, up into 12th. That's a move from him, still sliding on the full wet there past Alex Albon. They're flying at the moment. It is so fun when you're in this position as a Haas driver, trying to charge your way through. Both of them making good gains. 7 places for Magnussen, 5 for Hulkenberg. But it's a long race. Everyone else that's chosen the intermediate as Ocon flinging the car through. The grip level's just so low. Magnussen's past Hamilton.
Magnussen gets another one. He is having the time of his life. The driver who started in Formula One with a trip to the podium and has never been back since. Passing left, passing right, and he's going to have the advantage. There is no rain falling at the moment, but the track is so wet.
So this level of rain is the worst we expect.
We go on board with a man on a mission. Denmark's Kevin Magnussen out of the spray, about to take P5 when he stands on the brakes. He's in another league right now on that full wet tyre.
He's 10 seconds off the lead of the race after 3 laps in 5th position. The field spread is very big, but he is absolutely charging, and now he's staring at the guys fighting for a podium just in front of him. The top 4 on the grid, still the top 4 as we stand. Hulkenberg has passed Leclerc, so he's ahead of both Ferraris now as well. But Magnussen, this is the beauty of Kevin Magnussen, getting his elbows out, making the moves. Even if he's got 10 points on his licence and he's 1 crash away from a race ban, he doesn't care. He's still